Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike says the 2023 presidential election is the right opportunity for him to be compensated for keeping the People's Democratic Party (PDP) afloat. Wike therefore tasked delegates to the May 28 to 29 primaries of the opposition party to ensure that he did not miss the chance of clinching the presidential ticket. He spoke with Imo PDP delegates just as a former Senate President Bukola Saraki reiterated yesterday that northern PDP presidential aspirants of the PDP were ready to back a consensus candidate. Also yesterday, the governor, Samuel Ortom, led PDP zoning committee submitted its report to the party's National Working Committee (NWC) for ratification. Ortom was absent at the ceremony. Wike, who continued his presidential ambition consultations with a visit to Imo State delegates in Owerri, said that with the delegates' support, he would emerge victorious in the presidential election next year. He also reminded the delegates that it was common knowledge that the people were conversant with his roles in keeping the PDP alive. In his words, each time our party people will say, but for Wike, the party would have died. Now the same person has come out. That Wike who has stood for this party. That Wike who has made this party not to die. That Wike who has made this party to be alive has come out to say, I want to now lead this party. The presidential aspirant assured the delegates that his presidency would solve the leadership problem stunting the nation's economic growth. The governor, according to a statement by his special assistant media, Kelvin Ebere, said he had a clarity of purpose, the capacity to galvanize and coordinate the abundant human talents and resources in steering the country to greatness. He said, Nigeria is full of talents. Nigeria is full of people who are intelligent. What is the problem of this country today is leadership. You require somebody who can galvanize and coordinate those resources, and it takes leadership. If you give me the mandate of the party, I know I will win the election in 2023. Wike said it was hard to believe that President Muhammadu Buhari was truly in charge of the affairs of the country, given the intractable insecurity situation and poor performance of the economy. Earlier, Imo State PDP chairman Charles Ogu had said that Nigeria was in search of a great leader like Wike. In Abia State, northern presidential aspirant led by Saraki reiterated that they were willing to accept the emergence of a consensus candidate for the PDP. They said that their decision was to ensure that Nigeria was rescued. The aspirants, Saraki, Governor Bala Mohammed Bauchi, Aminu Tambuwa Sokoto, and former chairman of FSB International Bank PLC, Mohammed Hayatuddin, spoke with reporters after a consultation visit to Governor Okezi Ikpezu at his Umubiakwa country home. Saraki said, as you are aware, 4 of us who are aspirants have been going around consulting. We've been discussing consensus for the interests of our party and the country. We are motivated to hear leaders like Governor Ikpezu urging us to go ahead. Ikpezu said that the initiative of the aspirants was commendable and altruistic. I want to say that you have my commitment and cooperation as you move on, and I'll do my little bit to ensure that all of us come together. I want to encourage all the aspirants, wherever they are coming from, to come together and realize that someone needs to be alive to be selfish. The survival of our country and the interest of the poor masses should come before whatever personal agenda. Only one person will be president. Let the president who is ready to serve Nigeria emerge, not the one that will serve himself. In Abuja, Elumelu, who presented the zoning committee's report to the PDP national chairman Iyorchia Ayu, did not disclose the recommendations. He said that the report was addressed to the party's National Executive Committee (NEC), which would very soon make the content known. There were reports last week that the committee had thrown open the party's presidential ticket to all aspirants. Ayu thanked the committee members for responding to the call for service. This decision will be known to party members across the country and all Nigerians who are eagerly awaiting the final decision of your committee, Elumelu added. Governor Nyesom Wike, he's just dropped a bombshell. He just dropped a big one on PDP. He's asked the delegates to compensate him for sustaining PDP. You know, anytime he speaks to PDP chieftains, PDP governors, he reminds them that he's one chieftain. He's one PDP member that have not moved across. You know, he didn't call names, but those that have been moving across from A to APC, back to PDP, and to APC again, and to other parties, they know themselves. You know, the last time he was speaking, some person said he was referring to Atiku Abubakar. You know, Atiku Abubakar is also running as well. He's declared his intention to run for presidency. He's one politician that has contested in virtually all of the elections, and he feels that he has all it takes to lead the country. When Wike was speaking, Wike said it's not right that these northerners, to him, he feels that northerners are not even supposed to be in the race, because if you look at the zoning formula, that it's now time for the South. That is how Wike sees it. And Wike is stating that if ever PDP comes out today to state that zoning, the ticket is going to be zoned to the north, that he will step aside. You know, that news came out. We did report that news where Wike stated the one thing that will make him step down of this presidential race, that is the one thing. If the leadership states otherwise, that this is the region we are zoning to, the leadership, they are yet to really speak on the zoning committee. You could see that even after the committee met, they've not given full details on their report on everything. It was just handed over to Iyorchia Ayu, the national chairman, and it was learned that Iyorchia Ayu will disclose it to everyone. Well, Wike is asking delegates, compensate me. I have all it takes. I'm one person that have stood for this party, and compensate me with the presidency. And he's reminding them that those of you that have been saying that, oh, Wike has done this, Wike, you are very good, Wike, you are very nice, you've brought this, you've brought that change, you've done this and that. Wike is saying that here I am now, I've presented myself to run. It is now left for you to support me to become president. In the meantime, we know that some other chieftains and some other aspirants have been going around discussing, negotiating consensus. The likes of Tambua, Saraki, and Bala Mohammed, they've been moving around, but we know that when they went to Atiku did not he did not smile at that their consensus, because for him, he doesn't want to step down for anyone. He wants to run. He wants to ensure that he runs. Well, we'll see how all of this plays out. It's not long to go. The primaries is not long to go. And like Wike stated, it's just one person that will be president. It's just one flag bearer that PDP has got to present. Who is going to be that flag bearer? We'll see how all of this unfolds. But leave us your take, guys. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye for now.